Hello everyone, this is Sarah from Defection Gaming, bringing you a Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Let's Play with the Crusader. Now I'll be playing it hopefully all the way from Act 1 all the way through to Act 5 with the Crusader, and I will hopefully be keeping up with all my other content as well. This is just something that's been deeply interesting me, as I was very much a fan of Diablo 3 when it came out. I played through it multiple times. I have probably easily 60, maybe 70 hours on the game on another account, and I've made this one so that I can start afresh with a brand new class, the Crusader, and don't have any extra weapons and all that stuff added for no reason. I thought the best thing to do was just to play it naturally, au naturel, Act 1 through Act 5, and maybe show you guys some leveling after that if you guys request it. So anyway, as lots of you may be aware, I'm very pro-paladin in most fantasy kind of games, and this class is a welcome addition, especially for me, to the realm of Diablo 3. Now, I will just quickly go over it. Primary attribute of the Crusader is strength. Religious warriors committed to expunging evil from the world through discipline, honor, and unswerving vigilance. The Crusader uses cruel flails and shields to dominate the battlefield and cleanse the world of corruption. An immovable stone in the middle of any fight, the Crusader stands firm against waves of enemies while annihilating monsters near and far. The Crusader is imbued with the religious power of wrath. Each attack generates more, which in turn allows the Crusader to unleash even more devastating powers. It also charges passively, a bit like the mana pool for Warlock and Mage. That kind of, it sort of goes up a little bit, but not a huge amount during fights. But it does go up. So anyway, I have already decided on the name. This particular character has, this particular subscriber, Exodia, has been with me since the beginning, and I thought it would be nice to give him a character, and luckily the name Exodia fits quite well, I think, with paladin type characters, so that's the name I'm going to be going with, and many other people will get their own names in other Let's Plays. If you want, you can use this comment section as a way to put names forward, so if I do other things, I might be able to put that name in. But anyway, I will play this as Exodia. So let's create hero. So this is what the basic guy looks like. He very normal looking, and it seems he's got a cool shirt. I like the symbol, and it works with his shield. I like that as a game. But anyway, let's start brand new with the Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls.
At 12, I swore the oath, leaving home and family. At 16, I saw my master die. I took up his shield and his name, and on that day, I became a Crusader. Armored by faith, driven by duty, bound to kill the enemies of Zakarum. Sworn to live as a Crusader and to die as one. Now, corruption returns to the hearts of men. I see it in the eyes of the mad, hear it in the howling of the damned. A falling star in the west leads me to the town of New Tristram. The crusade calls me, and so I go.
Pretty cool little entrance. So anyway, This is Diablo 3 for ones who haven't seen it. It's a mouse-driven movable game. And you have 6 different skills which you gain throughout the levels. You have your mouse skills, which are these 2. And you've got your action bar skills, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Q are health potions, so you can get yourself up in a pinch. But these 2 will be your mouse, left and right, and these are going to be our 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you get extra ones as you go up in levels. This is the inventory screen where you have head, shoulders, neck, chest, belt, arms, wrists, fingers, legs, feet, obviously your 2 hands. You can use 2-handed weapons, although I'm not 100% sure if you can in this precise thing. But anyway, I'm not entirely sure if this class can use 2-handed weapons. But anyway, we will move forward. Ooh. So let's have a look. His Punish is his weapon attack. Strike your enemy and gain Hardened Sense, increasing your chance to block for a short time. So you get extra chance to block if you've used this. It's pretty good. So it's quite strong single target damage, which is always nice to have.
Greetings. I am a Crusader of the Zakharum faith, and I saw a star falling on this town.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
Pretty good.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates.
Fighting since I was 12.
Calf Inn.
And now I'm what? Looks like I'm about 30.
Before they rise again. Zakharum has fallen to disgrace. What fate?
Here we go. I'll pick up some books.
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
That's Deckard Cain. He's been a big presence in all the Diablo games.
Tell me you survived the falling star.
I did, but it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but...
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Oh. No, you don't, Wounded.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Something like putting the dead back to sleep? I can do that.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
It's pretty good as a initial
He's
thing.
been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. How could that help us?
Now we'll go back to him. We have a chat, and we continue on our quests.
How do we stop these risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
That's what we shall do.
That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
Lovely!
Nothing stops the crusade.
Level 2, we've got our shield bash ability, which charge at your enemy, bashing him into all nearby foes violently with your shield. Requires a shield, and it costs 30 Ra.
I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, buried long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
A new power-up, Nephilim Glory. You move faster and unleash terrible blasts of energy at your enemy's health and power globes. Will magnify the intensity of this effect and expand the duration. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. We're going Musty Cellar. Let's hope to find health globes then. Health globes. That'll be something really a good power up later on when you fight hundreds and hundreds of people and they drop loads of health. Because we are Nephilim. Dun dun dun. I'm going to try and keep spoilers and things to an absolute minimum, because obviously I have played through the game before. Up to Act 4, so I haven't played Act 5 and haven't played the Crusader before, so I'm going to completely keep that as a surprise for me later. I'm not going to look at anything of trying to not look at any material regarding the Crusader, so I can remain impartial and have the experience that you guys will hopefully have when playing this game. So it's essentially a blind little playthrough, this one. Entirely meant to be as blind as possible. So we'll have that. Have that. More life gain. It's better than just having space stats. Gold. Nothing there. Horror. There, let's see if anything at the top. It's a good ability, that increased block chance. It's pretty good. Now, each of the abilities slots that you saw has 4 different abilities that can go in the slot, in the skills. So, for example, I'll have Slash, Smite, and Justice to go in my left mouse button. I'll have Smite, and then all the Shield Bash, and then all these other ones to go in secondary. And then all of these have defensive and utility, have a couple of each ones as well. So we get a... So you do get quite a lot of unique tailoring to each character, and there is a possibility to play each character the same class in incredibly different ways. Take the Witch Doctor. That class can either have 1,000 million pets in order to hurt people, or he can do huge amounts of single target damage or huge amounts of AoE target damage. So it's very very interesting just what different runes do and what different abilities when put together do. And obviously the red things on the floor and the health globe. More legs. Okay, even better than the other ones. Okay, lots of leg armor. It'd be nice to have some other stuff as well, game. Do you want to give me some... Oh, hello. Kill her. Give me a weapon or something, or... little demony things, I believe, are ranged units that better keep them in close combat and punch them.
Dear reader, I am Abd al-Hazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself. Why, I was recently in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
And that's what those things were, quill fiends, the little hunched over golden things that shoot you with spines, like badass hedgehogs. Just need to keep to where we're going. Nice AoE kind of ability there. Oh, wretched mother.
Another wretched mother dead.
Wretched mother.
That should slow the attacks.
And I've got Slash, which is an AoE based attack. So let's see how that fares compared to... Okay, AoE's pretty good. One swipe took practically everyone out, so that's definitely something of note. Ooh. Oh, keepsake box.
I can no longer deny the true nature of the evil that rises from the depths of the cathedral. It is almost too horrible to admit the truth of it. It is the Dark Lord of Terror, Diablo himself, who plagues us.
You'd never guess that it was Diablo that was after us, would you? Considering the game's called Diablo 3. Never have guessed. Diablo's quite naughty, really. You just won't die. Now, this game is... I quite like Diablo 3 because of its random procedural generated tile sets. So you kind of had a different experience each time. Or you could have a different... Aha. Weapon. You could have a different experience each time. Which... You know, which adds quite a lot to replayability. The wretched queen.
In the eastern kingdom of Khejistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
Okay, so we're not paladins, it was slightly different paladins that did different things. So it's probably like they're there to stop the darkness and those sorts of things, which is pretty cool as a storyline to add to the game. Just a simple little axey thing, or simple knife. That's fine. Waypoint. We'll go back to New Tristram to complete the quest.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain.
Akarat be praised.
Hello. Better gloves. Excellent. And a new skills opened up. Shield glare. Light erupts from your shield, blinding all enemies in front of you. That's pretty good. Blinds can be quite strong, because then your enemies wander around, and if it blinds everything in front of you, you could have
the guards locked it up before they were ambushed.
Huge damage
told me they
boost
their way back to
just running in front of them and punching them to death. That's pretty good. So I don't have any... Let's go and talk to this guy.
I've got some found some interesting things on my
Ooh.
latest dig. You should take a look.
Wow. That's a bit of a damage hike. play that. 7.7. That's reduces cooldown of skills by 5%. Monsters grant extra experience, a life, and more damage per hit. That's a very nice weapon to have. I'm very surprised that was there. That's and I'm obviously not a Diablo veteran. I've played through quite a few times. I had a couple of 60 characters in my old account,
was my mother,
but I'm not a veteran
she
anymore.
died when I was very young.
So
I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Veterans can say whether I've been lucky or not
He was a great warrior who was lost
in
to
that
Tristram
sword,
fell to
or
the
whether
demons.
it's there all the time now. But that's pretty good as a starting weapon. That's really quite strong. That'll see me through for a while, I think.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
Dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
Hello. Blind them all. Oh, run out of that. That is a champion pack ability, which are champion packs that are noted by the gold and purpleness around
Here's
their
the key,
names.
and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
No, it's pretty good. This is a nice sword. I like it. There is a new loot system in Diablo, I must say. I must remind people of loot system 2.0. Because there's no more auction house, you're guaranteed more things. Well, you're guaranteed a few more things to drop when you are playing now. So it's less entirely random, more potential buff orientated. I think I'd rather have lower cooldown of skills, and I've got that, which is 2 life after each kill, which is there for my slash of slaughter. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Because this is the chapel up here. So it looks like the Crusaders are going to be all about positioning. We're positioning where to attack the best and all those sorts of things. I know, it should be really, really good. Should be pretty good. I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there. We won't go under there to try and save Deckard yet. That will be it for the first episode of my Let's Play of my Crusader in Diablo 3. Please let me know if you have anything you want me to do, or if you want me to explain anything about Diablo. Please put it in the comment section and I'll attempt to answer them as quickly as I can. I will do these videos in batches, so the answers won't be there immediately, but they should be in a few episodes after you post the comment. Also, I'm open to skill suggestions, so if you say, oh, I want you to do this skill with this rune to see what it's like, then please, by all means, let me know in the comment section. And please rate, comment and subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope we stay together on the adventure that is Diablo 3. But anyway, this has been Sarah from Defection Gaming. I will see you guys hopefully very soon. Bye!